So by now, you have heard as well as seen what the power of video content creation can do for real estate agents' business, from branding to marketing to free lead generation. However, for whatever reason, why haven't you started yet? Well, like me in the beginning of my journey, you might be a little bit camera shy or too self-conscious, right? And so in today's video, I'm going to share with you my own personal experiences and how I overcame them. And so I'm going to share my tips on how to overcome those exact things so that you can start creating video content today. And so welcome to my channel. My name is Loor Vang, and I create content to help other real estate agents with their business. And if you find value in the content that I share, I would really appreciate it if you take a second to hit the subscribe, like, and bell notification so that you will be notified of future videos just like this one. So without further ado, let me get into my tips for you on how you can get started creating video content without being too self-conscious or camera shy. So tip number one, practice makes perfect. You will have to accept the reality that your first 100 videos probably are not going to be very good, but just get those videos done. It doesn't have to be done perfectly. And so you've already spent a lot of hours thinking of ideas, writing scripts, recording, and editing as well. So stop being so self-conscious about the quality of the video and the content that you never actually hit the post button. If you've already recorded and you've already edited and it still doesn't look good to you, who cares? Just post it up. So don't worry too much in the beginning. Your videos will get better and better as you have more experience producing videos. And it might take you a year. It might take you 2 or 3 years before you become really good at recording videos. Tip number 2 is don't worry about other people's opinions, comments, or criticism about your content, you, or your videos. This is because in today's world that we live in today, there are way more critics than there are doers. And it is better to do something and get criticized for it than to just sit around and criticize others while doing nothing. So tip number 3 is proper preparation for your videos. You want to come up with an idea and then put together some key points in bullet point format, not complete sentences where they are so rigid that you just end up reading the sentences and sounding like a robot staring at a page. So you want to practice a couple times before you hit record so that you can sound smooth and you're not fumbling all over your words. So tip number 4 is to focus on the content more instead of focusing on yourself. And so this has really helped me to get past my self-consciousness and my nitpickiness on how I sound, how I look. And because I value the message that I'm putting out to my audience as more important than how I look or sound, as long as I'm able to communicate it effectively and get the message out, then I feel that I have done a good job. The 5th and final tip is to be kind to yourself. Stop being so harsh on yourself, especially if you are new to creating video, new to being in front of a camera. Like me, I had never even taken selfies before this. Like, it's not something I do. I don't sit in front of a camera. I don't know which side is my good side, which side is my bad side, how I should smile, or, you know, I would watch my videos and be like, dang, my forehead sure looks huge right now, you know? And so I'd be so worried and consumed about that kind of stuff, or my hair looks bad one day or not. And eventually I just got to the point where I really didn't care what my hair looked like. If it looked decent, then I was going to record something. Or another thing is how you sound, right? Because if you're not comfortable recording video and then you hear yourself back and you're like, is that what I really sound like? Yeah, that's what you sound like. That's what you sound like to everybody else when you are out there talking to them, right? And so there's not a whole lot you can do. I mean, you can learn how to change your pitch, change your tone, your delivery, but all of that takes practice. And so it's something you can work on. And so practice makes perfect. So learn how to not be so hard on yourself, cut yourself some slack because you are still learning. So in conclusion, camera shyness and self-consciousness is all normal. Everybody probably has it unless you are an actor. And even when actors probably first started, they probably had it as well. But it's something that you can overcome over time through practice. And so hopefully through the tips that I've shared with you, you can start working on it and creating your own content so that you can get your message out to the world. Because I truly believe that one of the most powerful skills that people have is the ability to communicate effectively with others. And so stop getting in your own way, hit the record button, start creating content and posting them up. And so if you found value in my video, I would really appreciate it if you consider subscribing, hitting the like button and the bell notification button so that you are notified of future videos just like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.